leaving fair pay, it's Brexit, it's all of the stuff during the pandemic and lockdowns, it's the staffing issues, it's everything. Everything makes it so that I can't have a French omelette. It's a combination of everything that includes Brexit. Yeah. I don't like it when people, like, not that you did to be fair, but I'm quite against people being like, it's just Brexit, because it's like, oh my god, it's so much more than that. It's literally, it is Brexit, but it's everything else as well. Oh my god. It's so much. There's so much. Oh dear. Speaking of garbage fires, I did see the picture. Do you guys want to see a picture of the fire? The aftermath of the signaling box fire, because I did get the picture. I did see it just a moment ago, so I can grab that for you if you're interested. For those who weren't aware, in South Wales we had a fire at one of our signaling boxes, and it's the signaling box at the station, one of the stations that leads out of Wales. So every single train that goes through the south of Wales goes through this station. Even if they don't stop there, they all go through it. And because that signalling box caught fire and burnt not only the box, but also the top of the rails, no trains have been able to leave Wales. They can now, I think, on like a reduced timetable. But yeah, for like the weekend, they couldn't. I'll put it in live stream chat in the, actually I could probably just get it up on stream if you'd like. Do I have anything on here that I can add? If I do this, browse, did I save? Where did I see it? I literally saw, there it is. Okay. Wait, I need to grab it. Let me grab it, because it's why is it over there? There it is. Look at this. Look at that signaling box. What happened? It's really cool though, right? Like, I've never seen anything quite like it, because it really did just sort of turn everything to goo. It's pretty sick, right? Oh dear. So as much, like, I will say, like, my family was all quite sad because we were looking forward to like meeting up, and then obviously with none of the trains running, nobody could meet up via the trains. But at the same time, we were also kind of like, ooh, whoa, I've never seen anything like that before, wow. Because like, it is kind of weird looking, it's kind of funky looking. I've never seen, to be honest, I don't think I've ever seen the inside of a signalling box full stop, let alone the inside of a signalling box that has recently been on fire. It's a metaphor for the UK, if it is. The UK right now. You need to pee again? Oh my god, have a good pee. It means you're hydrating, good on you. Good on you. I should honestly be hydrating more. I haven't peed, that's probably because I haven't hydrated. Electrical fires are scary. Yeah, so there's no pictures of it as it was happening, which doesn't surprise me. But there are aftermath pictures, which Transport for Wales posted on their Twitter and stuff, which is where I've grabbed this from. There were a few other pictures as well, but none quite as good. Also, thank you for the hydrate. This was the best picture, I think. Because you can see, but they took all the photos at night. I think the fire happened at night, because basically, yes, like in the morning, suddenly none of the trains were running, so I think it must have been like a nighttime thing. And also the signaling box, I don't believe, this is why I'm not exactly sure where it is. I know it's in South Wales, and I know that it's probably either between Cardiff and Newport or Newport and Severn Tunnel. If I had to guess, it's like somewhere around there. But like, I don't know exactly where it is. I just know that none of the trains going towards London, for instance, from Cardiff would run. And I know that basically none of the trains leaving Wales were running. And even a lot of the trains inside of Wales, if they would have gone through that station, stopped. Even if they didn't leave Wales. Yeah, it was back in time. But it's kind of cool though. No pictures happening, no! Like, there was no picture as it was happening. Like, yeah, it was just pictures afterwards. But again, it could be because if it had been nearer a town, I assume there would have been pictures. So again, my assumption is that it's probably on the rails, but kind of far from a town. Because like, if it had been like near one of the city centres, for instance, like near Cardiff or Newport, people would have seen it. And like, there's no way no one would have taken a picture. So yeah, I think they must have been pretty far out. But yeah, they didn't say, they just said like, the trains aren't running and like, here's why. What I will say, which was a little intimidating, so I went into town after this had happened, and I didn't, I don't live that far south, to be honest, but like even my trains like in Wales were like a little bit affected, And I went into like the station, and I got to Cardiff eventually, which was a bit iffy, but I did get there. There were trains coming into Cardiff that weren't signalled to be there, and so things were arriving on platforms where other trains were meant to pull in, and it was just chaos. Like, it felt like trains were just appearing out of the void. And like, again, I was quite lucky because I was going a different direction, so like I wasn't really as affected as a lot of other people were. But like, it was really, really, like, they were just trains appearing that shouldn't have been there. Like, one of the London services ended up turning up that shouldn't have been able to get past the earlier stations.